Hello everybody, I hope I'm audible. Let me know over here if I'm audible, if the video is clear, you can see everything clearly. And as you all know, my name is Reshmi Mukherjee. This is my channel and Dr. Prakash Chandra Das. Okay, so if you are watching and if it is benefiting you, of course you can say whether you can hear it or you can see it clearly, right? If it is helpful to you. If it is not helpful to you, it is helpful for those who visit the videos every day, even if it is 10 o'clock or later on they watch it. If you think it is helpful to you, please stay. Otherwise, do not, I will tell you not to waste your time. Then it is no use no to be present in the class. As you have seen from the thumbnail, it is the Tempest. Tempest is not for class 9. Okay, then it's good if you leave. Okay, it is not helpful for you, don't waste your time. When we will do videos for class 9, 10, 11, 12, or particularly for class 9, you can take help from there. Okay, this is solely for class 11s and class 12s mostly. uh, so it's okay, it's not required. Okay, in particular, if it's not benefiting you, why will you watch something, isn't it? आपको ये time harsh you can use somewhere which is entertaining to you, right? You can play games, you can see a movie. Okay, why to waste in watching a video which is not even there in your exam? If you are interested in the Tempest particularly, it's good, you can of course watch it. Otherwise, it's no use, right? So what we are doing over here is we are doing the Tempest. Okay, as you all know, we have done till Act 5, Scene 1. We started a part of it, and every video, at the end of every video, we have certain questions for you all so that you can solve them and benefit from them. Okay, so the website that you can follow and take help from is slothskill.com. You have the Telegram channel, Slothskill Board Prep. The link is given in the description, and if you benefit from here, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And the question papers that you have shared with me, I have got a number of question papers. We are discussing them. Some of them are still left. I think around 25, 27 are still left. So we will keep doing them in the Sundays and on Thursdays, 8:30 p.m. All right. And for class 11s and 12s, we will do the explanation video on generally on Tuesdays and Saturdays. Okay, and keep sending your question papers. It may take some time as I've got a huge lot of question papers to solve, but if I get your papers, don't worry, it will be solved. Okay, you need to share clear pictures. Answers should not be written in it. Okay, if possible, send scanned pictures and share it to reshmimukherjee24@gmail.com. All right, so let's not waste any more time. Let's move into the video. We are doing what? We are doing the Tempest, Act 5, Scene 1. Okay, so remember we did the first part of it. What was the first part? The first part was about how Prospero decided to through his magic skills and all that, and leave all of that, because now the enemies, or Antonio, Alonso and all of them, they have realized their mistakes, and they are repentant. So he decides not to use his magic anymore. Okay, he also decides to free Ariel. Now after that whole thing, we came to know that he was talking, good evening Vishal, we that he was talking about Prakash Chandra Das. I don't know why you are writing this. You don't require to do this. Okay, if you want to stay, do stay, but do not keep uh, support. It's useless, isn't it? If it is not helping you, you do not require to stay here. Okay, those who are present, let them take benefit from here. Okay, when you will come to class 11s and class 12, you can come back here and use these videos. All right. So, and then it is your choice. Whatever you want to do, you can of course do. You are grown up, wise enough. Okay, so we will start from the part where Ariel, remember, they dressed themselves. Prospero wanted to dress himself in a way so that he looks like the Duke. Okay, and Ariel brought his robe and his and his sword so that he looks like the old Duke. All right. So now we see that Ariel returns immediately. Ariel goes and returns immediately and starts helping him to change his clothes. Ariel. Now Ariel is very happy because he will be free soon. Okay. Where the bee sucks, there suck I. That means when I will be free once, when I am free from all of this trouble. See, first he was troubled by Sycorax, Caliban's mother. Then he has to work for Prospero. Although he is not tortured, he still is having to work for somebody. So he feels that once he is free, he can enjoy his life. So he says what he will do once he is free. What he will do? Where the bee sucks. That means the place where the bee. What is the place where the bee sucks? Of course, it is the flowers. Sorry, 1 second. So he will, where the bee sucks, there suck I. That means I will go to the place where the bee sucks from. That means the flowers. So I will come to the flowers, and what will I do? In a cowslip's well I lie. See, I have used a picture for you all to understand better. This is the flower. See, there is a kind of a cup. Okay, kind of a cup inside, cup format. Okay, the inside of it is like a cup. There I couch when owls do cry. When do owls cry? Of course, in the night. That means at night time I will sleep inside these flowers. Okay, inside the flowers. On the bat's back I do fly. So what will I do? You will see the thumbnail. In the thumbnail you will see and you will understand that he is riding. He wants to ride. See, he does not have any weight. No, he does not have any weight at all because he is a spirit. So he can sit on the bat's back and fly. After summer merrily. So after summer he is going to ride the uh, he is going to ride the bat's back. Merrily, merrily shall I live now under the blossom that hangs on the bough. That means what will I do? I will be very happy once I am free. So I will live happily once I am free. Under the blossom, that means I told you, inside this flower he is going to live, and that flower is going to hang on the bough. That means the flower is going to hang from the tree, from the branch, and inside the flower he is going to live. This is all that he is going to do once he is free. Ram Pratap Singh, Chief Seattle. When we will do class 9 and 10's topic, we will discuss Chief Seattle. Already the explanation video is there. Okay, you can find it from the channel. Act 5, this particular topic is not there. Okay, that is why I am doing it in the live class. Your Chief Seattle, already the whole explanation is given. If you go to the playlist, okay, if you go to the playlist, you will see that you have a separate playlist for English literature ICSE prose topics. Okay, there you will find the whole explanation of Chief Seattle in detail. I think 2 videos. Okay, you can take help from there. All right. Next, let's see. Prospero. Why, that's my dainty Ariel. That means, what is dainty? Dainty means somebody who is very pretty. Okay, you are my pretty Ariel. I shall miss thee, so I will miss you, but yet thou shalt have freedom. So although I will miss you, you will get your freedom. So to the king's ship, invisible as thou art. So even if you have to retain for some time now, of course you will get your freedom, but for some time, just bear with me. I will trouble you a bit. Stay invisible for some time and go where? To the king's ship. Shalt thou find the mariners asleep. Remember, now see everybody, slowly it is coming to an end. We can understand the play is coming to an end. So he asks Ariel to go to that ship and find the mariners over there. What are they doing? They are all asleep. Why? Because of the magic spell. Under the hatches, see, you have another picture to understand this better. What is hatches? The meaning is also written. Write it down in your book if you want. Type of door used on ships and boats to cover the opening to the cargo hold or other lower part of the ship. See, this place, the inside of it. cargo is kept over here and it is closed. You have that hatch on top, you can close that. All right. So there the mariners are sleeping inside it, the master and the bosun being awake. So the master and the bosun means master is the captain of the ship and the bosun is the one who is has the control of the crew, other people, who the sailors. Okay. So they both are awake. So enforce them to this place. That means bring them to this place. And presently, that means be fast, bring them here immediately. I pray thee, that means I pray you. Ariel, I drink the air before me. That means I will be very fast. I'll go as fast as possible. And return, or air. Air means before. Your pulse twice beat. Imagine how fast he is saying that he will go and come. Even before twice your pulse beats, I will go and I'll come back. I'll be that fast. So he goes. No, we will not say it, he, we will say it, because the spirit do not have any gender. Alright. All torment, trouble, wonder and amazement inhabits here. So Gonzalo is totally frustrated with whatever is happening around. Okay. He says that this is an island where, everything very strange is happening. Torment, trouble, wonder and amazement. Everything is very strange. Some heavenly power, that means please God guide us out of this fearful country. Please take us away from this island. I can no more deal with this. Alright. Prospero. Behold, Sir King, the wronged Duke of Milan. Behold means, look at me, sir. I am the wronged Duke of Milan. That means I am the one, Prospero, who was once upon a time wronged. Okay. For more assurance that a living prince does now speak to thee. Okay. For more assurance, that means you may not believe that I am the real Prospero. Okay. So you have to believe, and therefore I will embrace thy body. I will hug you, so that when I touch you, when you can touch me, you will be able to understand that what you are seeing is true. And to thee and thy company I bid a hearty welcome. So I welcome you over here. Okay, I welcome you on this island, and I also say that I am the old Prospero. Okay. Alonso, whether thou beest he or no, I do not know whether you are really Prospero or not, or some enchanted trifle to abuse me. I don't know whether you are really Prospero or somebody else. You are an enchanted trifle. It can be a magic trick also. Okay. As late I have been, that means many a time I have seen magic over here. So I cannot trust my eyes. I not know. Thy pulse beats as of flesh and blood. So he hugs Prospero, no? So he feels that really the pulse is beating and this is a real human being. And since I saw thee, the affliction of my mind amends. That means as soon as I saw you, see, Prospero was removing the spell on them, no? So slowly my mind is being corrected. I am no more being that confused. Okay. With which I fear a madness held me. So I was a bit confused. I could not understand what was happening around. Okay. But now slowly it is moving away. This must crave means this must, now whatever has happened, okay, all these things, this craves, that means this calls for an explanation, which is of course going to be a very strange story. And if this be at all a most strange story, this is of course going to be a very strange stuff. I will hear a strange story, of course. Thy dukedom I resign, so I will give you back your dukedom, and do entreat thou pardon me my wrongs. So I request you to pardon me, to accept this, that I really feel sorry from my heart. But how should Prospero be living and be here? But I do not understand how it is possible for Prospero to live so far over here on the island and for so many years. Prospero. First, noble friend, let me embrace thine age. So, let me embrace you, let me embrace, that means hug, thine age means you, whose honor cannot be measured or confined. Who do you think is this person whom Prospero wants to hug? Of course, it is Gonzalo. So, Gonzalo, I want to hug you. Your honor is unmeasured and unconfined. You are a very honorable man. Gonzalo, whether this be or not, I will not swear. So, I cannot believe whatever is happening over here. Okay, I cannot trust what I see. Prospero. You do yet taste some subtleties of the isle. Subtleties of the isle means, subtleties means certain deceptions. Whatever you see, you still believe that those are some deception, some magic trick, because your mind is still not in a proper state. Okay, that will not let you believe things certain. So you are in a confused state and you can no more, you can still not believe certain things that is happening with you. Okay, but you are welcome, you are all my friends. Aside to Sebastian and Antonio. Now he accepts Gonzalo, he accepts he accepts Alonso also. But aside to Sebastian and Antonio, what is he saying? He knows what they were doing, no? They were trying to kill the king. But you, my brace of lords means you two lords, okay? Were I so minded, I had a mind that I could pluck his highness frown upon you. That means if I wanted, I could say certain things of what you tried to do to the king. That means to Alonso, I could inform certain things, and that could justify that you were traitors. Sabko pata chal jata ki you were traitors. You were trying to kill your king at this time. But I will not tell tales. I am not going to waste this moment. I am not going to say all this stuff over here. Now Sebastian is amazed when they were plotting. आसपास कोई नहीं था. They had checked. Then how come Prospero knows what they were speaking, what were their plans? So Sebastian says, he is the devil. The devil speaks in him. Prospero. No, for you, most wicked sir, whom to call brother, would even infect my bound. Of course, I have to, you are my brother. So he's talking to Antonio. He says, of course, you are my brother, but calling you my brother will infect my mouth. I feel disgusted when I have to call you my brother. You are so very, bad, evil. I do forgive thy rankest fault. That means so many mistakes you have done, but still I have decided to forgive you all your mistakes and require my dukedom of thee. But you have to give back my dukedom. You have to give my Milan to me, which perforce, that means necessary, I know thou must restore. Necessarily or of necessity, you must give back my dukedom to me, or else you know what can happen. I can inform, what is it? He can even inform the king that they were trying to kill the king. Alonso. If thou beest Prospero, give us particulars of thy preservation. Give us details that how you were saved, how you came to this island, how thou hast met us here, and 3 hours since were wrecked upon this shore. So for the last 3 hours we were here on this island, where I have lost. Now suddenly he again remembers that I have lost whom? My dear son Ferdinand. How sharp the point of this remembrance is. I can never forget this loss, that over here on this island I lost my son. Okay, Prospero. I am woo for it. I am woo for it means I am of course very sorry for this loss. Because Prospero knows that Ferdinand is not dead, but still Alonso had to suffer this pain of the loss of child. Okay, Alonso. Irreparable is the loss. So Alonso says that this is such a loss that can never be repaired. You see, I can never get over this loss. And Patience says it is past her cure. See, this is what? This is personification of fate. Okay? That fate is a lady god, and she's a goddess, and she has said that I cannot cure your sadness. Generally, it is believed that if you are patient, with time all your troubles get healed. Okay, टाइम के साथ सब कुछ हील हो जाता है. आज एग्जाम में खराब मार्क्स मिला तो कुछ दिन बाद, 1-2 साल बाद वो गम, you will get over it. Okay, but this loss, the loss of my son, I can never get over it. Even Patience goddess has denied any cure of it. Okay, rather Prospero, I rather think you have not sought her help, of whose soft grace for the like loss. Like loss means I have also felt a similar loss. You have lost a son. I have also had a similar loss. I have her sovereign aid. But you see, if you ask for the help of Patience goddess, she will of course help you. patience goddess will of course help you, and I also was helped by her once. I have her sovereign aid, that means I was once helped by her, and rest myself content, and I am satisfied. Although I face the same kind of pain, now I am satisfied. How? Because of the help of patience goddess. You, the like loss, you also had the same type of loss? As great to me as late. Yes, of course, I have faced this loss very recently. And supportable to make the dear loss have I means much weaker than you may call to comfort you, for I have lost my daughter. Now, how come Prospero has lost his daughter? Of course, now his daughter belongs to whom? She's the wife of, she's going to be the wife of Ferdinand. So soon she is going to leave her father's house. That's why he has lost her daughter. Okay. So the real meaning of the whole thing is, my resources are weaker than yours. My loss is not as strong as yours, but I have also faced a similar loss. Okay. Alonso, a daughter? Oh heavens, that they were living both in Naples. So I just wish that both your daughter as well as my son were alive and they were in Naples and they could be king and queen over there. Okay, I just wish that. That they were, I wish myself were mudded in that oozy bed. That means I instead would wish to, because Alonso is thinking that Miranda also, that means Prospero's daughter also was lost in the sea. And Ferdinand also was lost in the sea. Okay, so Alonso wishes that if it happened that I was dead and was lying on the seabed, okay, and my son and your daughter were alive, I would have wedded them, and they could have easily stayed in Naples. That would have been better. When did you lose your daughter? In the last tempest. Of course, because of the tempest, Ferdinand came over here. That is why Ferdinand and Miranda met each other and they fell in love, and that is how Prospero lost his daughter. Right? I perceive these lords at this encounter do so much admire that they devour their reason and scarce think their eyes do offices of truth. So still they are in a confused state. Their senses are not working well. Okay, they cannot use their reason, their brain, their thinking power, and they don't even believe their eyes. They don't even believe what they see. They think that is also a lie. Their words are natural breath, so they cannot trust themselves. They cannot trust what they are speaking. They are all amazed, okay, and they cannot even speak normally. But however, you have been jostled from your, it is not jostled, it is going to be jostled. You have been jostled from your senses. That means you will be brought back from your from your strange state of mind. Know for certain that I am Prospero. Once you come back to sense, you will realize that I am really Prospero, and that very duke which was thrust forth of Milan. I am the same person who was once thrown out from Milan, who most strangely upon this shore where you were wrecked was landed to be the lord on it. So I somehow managed to come upon this island, and here I became a lord. I became the owner of this island. No more yet of this, so let us not discuss this, for it is a chronicle of day by day. So this story has to be slowly unfolded. You will hear the story, but not all of it at the same time. Thoda thoda karke I will inform everything to you. Not a relation for a breakfast, nor befitting this first meeting. This is not a story that can be shared at one breakfast or one time. It has to be slowly unfolded. Welcome, sir. This cell is my court. So this cell is my house. This is where I live. This is where I stay. Here have I few attendants. यहाँ पे मेरा कुछ servants है, and subjects none abroad. I have nobody to rule over here. Okay? Pray you look in. So please come inside. My dukedom, since you have given me again. So as I have got back my dukedom, my loved Milan, my beloved Milan, I have got it back. I will also give you a good thing. Okay, I will also give you a return gift. I have got Milan, so I will gift you something. At least it will bring forth a wonder. When you see it, you will be amazed to content ye as much as my dukedom. That means, जब मुझे मेरा dukedom मिल गया, तो I was happy. When you get back this, you will also be as happy as I am. Here, now they were talking outside Prospero's cell. Okay. Now slowly Prospero opens the door, and what does Alonso see inside? He sees Ferdinand and Miranda. So this will of course make Alonso happy because he will understand that Ferdinand is alive. What are Ferdinand and Miranda doing? They are playing chess. Okay. Check if till this much is there is no doubt. Then we will continue a little bit more, and then we will discuss a few questions. Tell me if there is any doubt over here. You will get your MCQ questions from this part, so listen very carefully. Those who are following, I understand it is quite late. Tomorrow you have school also, but these are only short portions, so it will benefit you if you understand it well. All right, so that you can answer the last 4, 5, 10 MCQs. Okay, let's move to the next part. Miranda. Sweet Lord, you play me false. You play me false means sometimes when you are playing chess, we say each other, no, you are, falsely playing. You are cheating over here. No, my dearest love, I would not for the world. No, no, I never cheat. I will never cheat on you, Miranda. Yes, for a score of kingdoms. Now he takes it symbolically. She says, of course, if you get a score of kingdoms, you can cheat on me. Okay. Maybe score means if you get 20 kingdoms. Those days what happened was a king used to marry the daughter of another king so that there could be gain of property, wealth and all that. You should wrangle. Wrangle means you will cheat me if you got 20 kingdoms in return, and I would call it fair play. And then what else can I say? I can't even, I can't even say that I deserve to get to marry you because I am nobody. Okay. So if you cheat on me, if you marry somebody else, if you want to marry somebody else, even then I cannot say anything. If this prove a vision of Alonso is seeing them and is amazed. He starts saying that if this is a vision on the island, so if this is the same magic trick that is happening on my mind, if it vanishes like the harpy, like other spirits, I will lose one son 2 times. No? First I lost him, now I see him that he is very close to me, and again I am going to lose him because spirits will vanish, right? So I don't want to lose my son again and again. Is this true or false? Am I seeing the right thing or it is also a magic trick? Sebastian. A most high miracle. So Sebastian did not even expect that Ferdinand is also alive. Ferdinand. Though the seas threaten, they are merciful. So Ferdinand now has seen his father and is very excited. He says that, of course, the sea almost seemed to have killed my father, but it is also merciful. See, I have cursed them without cause. मैंने तो ऐसे ही बोल दिया कि the sea has killed my father, but he is alive. I should not have said like that. So he kneels. Alonso. Now all the blessings of a glad father compass thee about. That means compass thee about means I shower all my blessings on you. Arise and say how thou camest here. So tell me how you reached this place, how you survived. Miranda. Oh, wonder. So Miranda now suddenly sees so many men together. No, he has never seen so many people together. She has just seen her father and Caliban, who did not even look like a proper human being. So what does she say? Oh my goodness, how many handsome creatures are over here. How beauteous mankind is. Of course, human beings are so very beautiful. Oh, brave new world that has such people on it. So this is such a beautiful world. Miranda probably means what? Humankind, human figure. Okay. So there are so many, the features of these men are so good. Prospero. It's new to thee, so you have not seen much men. So of course it is a very new thing to you. What is this maid with whom thou wast at play? Now Alonso is asking, who is this lady? Maid means who is this lady with whom you were playing? Your eldest acquaintance cannot be 3 hours. So you must have met this lady just for the last 3 hours, right? Because you came here just 3 hours back. So of course you have met this lady within these 3 hours. Is she the goddess? So first, what does Alonso think? That she is the goddess of the island. She's also very beautiful, right? Alonso, sorry, for Miranda, because Ferdinand also thought that this Miranda is some kind of goddess of the island. Nobody could imagine how such a beautiful lady was living on the island. So Alonso also thinks that she's the goddess that had severed us, means separated us, and then brought us together. So it is very strange. Maybe she is the goddess of the island. She first separated us and then brought us together. Okay. Last part, Ferdinand. Sir, she is mortal. No, sir, she is a human being. But by immortal providence, that means this is fate and chance, that she has become my wife. She'll soon become my wife. I chose her when I could not ask my father for his advice. You see, about marriage and everything, पापा को पूछ लेना चाहिए, right? We should discuss it with our parents. But here I could not do it because I thought that I did not have one. I thought that my father is dead. She is daughter to this famous Duke of Milan. Who is this lady? She is not a goddess. She is a mortal, and she is the daughter of the famous Duke of Milan, whose name is Prospero. I have heard renowned, so I have often heard Prospero's name, how good a duke he was, but I never saw before. I have never seen him, of whom I have received a second life. So he is the one who has saved me. That means, according to Ferdinand, Prospero is the one who has saved him. And he has become my second father. How? He has become my father in law because I am soon going to marry this lady. Alright? Alonso. I am hers, but oh, how oddly will it sound that I must ask my child forgiveness. So Alonso says that I am very sorry. Tells this to whom? To Miranda. I am very sorry because once upon a time, Alonso had plotted and thrown Miranda with Prospero into the middle of the sea on a rotten boat. Okay, so he's requesting Miranda to forgive him. There, sir, stop. Let us not burden our remembrance with a heaviness that's gone. So let us not worry about old things. Let us forget it because we all have realized our mistakes. Let us not worry about all that. Okay. And let us stop thinking about all that. So we have done here, which is Act 5, Scene 1, Part 2 of it. And the first part, if you haven't watched, do watch it because you will get a complete explanation of it line by line with pictures just like this one. Okay. And I need more participation in the videos because if I do not see much participation, as I do not see that in these classes, in the ISC classes, I will shift more to the ICSC videos. Okay. I need more views over here. I have repeated this even in the last class. So I need more views from ISC students, class 12 students, more participation here. I know it is little late, but I need more participation over here. And if you need more multiple choice questions, more discussion of questions, explanation of the topics, I need more participation. All right. So this is to be continued even in the next class. And for longer period videos, same thing, more participation because there are many students who want many other things, ICSE students. So it is better that you participate. Okay. And we will discuss the multiple choice questions for today. And let's move to the test part. Where does Ariel wish to sleep? I need the answers from you. I'm not going to give any answer to these questions. Where does Ariel wish to sleep? Answers. Is it on the bat's back? Is it under the bow? Is it inside the cowslip flower? Is it none of the above? Answers should come from you. So I'll wait till you give the answer. Okay, so I've got one answer, inside the cowslip flower. Is there any other answer that is coming? It is correct, inside the cowslip flower. We'll move to the next one. Question number 2. What were Miranda and Ferdinand doing inside Prospero's cell? Was he talking, playing chess, talking about Prospero? Both A and B. That means both talking as well as talking about Prospero. Sorry, both talking as well as playing chess. So Vishal is writing option number B, playing chess. But you see, we can't just say that they were playing chess. They were also talking, isn't it? They were talking about cheating and all that. Alright. So we will instead, we cannot deny that they were talking, isn't it? They were also playing chess as well as talking. So it is going to be option number A and T. Sorry, A and B, talking as well as playing chess. So correct option is option number D. Uh, no, Harsh, I did not get anything like that. Okay, question number 2 is done. Let's move to question number 3. What was the favor that Alonso did to Prospero? What was the favor that Alonso did to Prospero? He welcomed him to Naples. Okay. He gave him his dukedom back. He told he would wed his son to his daughter. None of the above. He gave him his dukedom back. Of course, he gave him his dukedom back. Very good. That is why Prospero was so very happy. Okay. Because he loved his dukedom. Milan. Question number 4. Why does Ferdinand say that the sea is merciful? Because Miranda is alive, because he could meet famous Prospero, his father is alive, all of the above. Why does Ferdinand say that the sea is merciful? Because his father is alive. He was happy to see that he has not lost his father in the tempest. Right? Question number 5. What does Alonso think Miranda is initially? Is Miranda a goddess? Is Miranda a beautiful lady? See, what is the question? What does Alonso think Miranda is? Okay. Is she a goddess? She's a beautiful lady. She's Prospero's daughter. She's both A and C. That means both a goddess as well as Prospero's daughter. Yes, a goddess. It is going to be a goddess. The only sad thing is, although I try to bring more such videos with questions and all that, I do not see much participation. So, because as you know, you have 4 classes. One class is on Monday, sorry, Tuesday, 10 p.m. Second class is on Thursday, 8:30 p.m. Third class is on Saturday, again 10 p.m. and Sunday, 8:30 p.m. So I try to help you with the ISC Tempest topic because many of you requested. But now that I see not much participation, I will move into more of ICSE topics. Okay. If you want me to continue with this Act 5 Scene 1 and the rest of it, you will have to write in the comment box. Then I will continue with it. Otherwise, we will continue with the subscriber choice question, Chief Seattle and others. Okay. Before I end, I believe that this has helped you in some way or the other, and you will not forget to like, share and subscribe. Okay. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. As I already told you, if this benefits you, you need to like, you need to share it with your friends so that they participate. More participation means more number of videos. Okay. Just keep this in your mind because next class, as I see very little participation, see only 1 or 2 are answering. I understand it is late night, you will see it later. But the only thing is during the live class, I require more participation. Alright. So next class, if I see more, as I do not see much participation, if you request me in the comment section, if I see Many people are wanting it. Many messages are there for Act 5 of Tempest. I will continue with it. Otherwise, we will keep doing our subscriber choice questions, grammar part, as well as the ICC topics. All right. So, as you know, I have already informed about this, that you can share your question papers. It will be a free of cost discussion of those, as I do not have time for any more private class. So, you can share your question papers with me. It has to be clear pictures. It has to be scanned once if possible. And this is my email ID that I have shared with you. You can send your question papers over here. You can copy it down. It has to be sent over here. Any other place? You also know that I have a Telegram channel. You can join there for everyday updates. And do not share your question paper over there. All right. You can share it only in the mail. Just pause the video and copy the mail ID. This is my Telegram channel. You can join here for everyday updates and your requirements. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much to be here. Hope to meet you in my next video, which will be streamed on Thursday. Subscriber choice. All right. That's all. Bye bye, everybody.